In the midst of a busy filming schedule, Dakota Johnson was ambushed by news that left her almost speechless. Jamie Dornan, her longtime co-star, had just undergone emergency surgery that lasted several hours. A source close to the actor said that Dakota received a call while she was on set. She was completely motionless for a few seconds, her eyes were red and she couldn't speak, the source revealed. Shortly after, Dakota left the set earlier than expected, leaving behind her entire schedule to find a way to contact Dornan's family. Although the actor's specific health condition is unknown, those close to him said that the surgery was not simple and required a team of top doctors to closely monitor him. Dakota, who is famously private, refused all questions from the press, leaving only a brief message on social media: "Please send him your prayers." The long-standing friendship between Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan, since the hit series, has always been something that fans love. Therefore, this news quickly caused social networks to explode, with thousands of comments wishing Jamie a speedy recovery. Some behind-the-scenes sources also revealed that Dakota plans to fly to Jamie as soon as she is allowed to visit, despite her tight filming schedule. She is said to have prepared a special gift, something associated with happy memories of both of them on set, to bring to her co-star during his recovery. Currently, Jamie Dornan's family is still keeping the details under wraps, but fans believe that with strong willpower and support from close friends like Dakota, he will soon overcome this difficult period. 3 days after hearing that Jamie Dornan had undergone surgery, Dakota Johnson finally showed up at the hospital, avoiding all the cameras and flashbulbs. She wore a wide-brimmed hat and large sunglasses, but she couldn't hide her anxiety. Insiders say Dakota asked permission from hospital administrators to visit outside of regular hours, to avoid attracting attention. When she entered the room, she paused for a few seconds, as if she couldn't believe what she saw: Jamie lying there, his face pale, his arm wrapped in bandages, and an IV running into his vein. Dakota walked over, grabbed Jamie's hand, and her eyes were welling up, a nurse who was there said. She whispered something only Jamie could hear, and he chuckled weakly. For the entire 40 minutes she was there, Dakota never took her eyes off her co-star. She took a small music player from her bag and played the song they had listened to together during the first days of filming. The music played softly in the room, making the already heavy atmosphere strangely warm. When leaving the hospital, Dakota refused to answer any questions, only saying briefly, "He will be fine. I believe in that." The image of the actress walking out, still clutching the music player, quickly spread across social media, accompanied by thousands of emotional comments. Fans are now not only worried about Jamie Dornan's condition, but also feel more clearly the friendship, or perhaps a deeper relationship, between him and Dakota Johnson. Just hours after the image of Dakota Johnson leaving the hospital was spread, the international media began to explode with a series of shocking headlines. Dakota and Jamie. Friendship or love? Dakota Johnson quietly by Jamie Dornan's bedside. The paparazzi confirmed that during Jamie's time in the hospital, Dakota visited at least 3 times, each time choosing a late hour and going through the back door to avoid attention. An anonymous source even said that there was a special bond between them that went beyond friendship and work. The heat of the rumor forced Jamie Dornan's family representative to speak up. "We appreciate Dakota's feelings for Jamie, but please respect their privacy at this time. Jamie's health is the most important thing." However, this answer made netizens even more curious. Many fans have carefully collected intimate moments of the couple at interviews, red carpets and behind the scenes, and then pieced together evidence of a secret romantic relationship. Dakota has remained silent, but her actions speak louder than any explanation. Yesterday afternoon, a luxury car believed to belong to the actress was parked in front of the hospital. And this time, she carried a bouquet of white tulips, the flower that Jamie once said represents hope and new beginnings. While the public continues to speculate, those close to her confirm that, whether it is friendship or love, Dakota's presence during this difficult period has given Jamie Dornan great mental strength on his journey to recovery. After nearly a week in the hospital and a slow recovery, Jamie Dornan finally woke up completely this morning. In the quiet hospital room, only the steady sound of the heart monitor could be heard. Dakota Johnson sat beside him, her hand still holding his as tightly as the previous days. When Jamie opened his eyes, he saw Dakota first. He smiled slightly, although his voice was still weak. "I had a dream, and in the dream, you were still here." Those simple but emotional words made Dakota speechless, her eyes filled with tears. The nurse in the room later revealed that the actress leaned down and whispered back, "You don't need to dream, because I am not going anywhere." A hospital staff member who witnessed this moment shared it with the press, and the story immediately spread like wildfire on social media. The hashtag Dakota and Jamie climbed to the top of the global trending list within hours, with a series of comments. "If this were a movie, I would call it the best ending. They are proof that there are relationships that go beyond friendship." Meanwhile, the press continues to hunt, but both Dakota and Jamie remain silent on questions about the nature of their relationship. A source close to the couple revealed that Jamie will have to rest for a few more weeks, and Dakota has rearranged her schedule to stay in the city until he is discharged from the hospital. Fans are now not only waiting for news of Jamie's recovery, but also waiting to see if this story can become a real love story between the two stars who have captivated millions of viewers around the world. 2 weeks after his shocking surgery, Jamie Dornan is finally ready to step out in public. The surprise came this afternoon, when he appeared in the lobby of a luxury hotel in London, and what surprised everyone was Dakota Johnson walking beside him. Jamie was still a bit thin, but his face was radiant, while Dakota chose a simple white dress, lightly holding his arm for support. Flashes kept flashing, reporters jostled to ask questions. "Are you two really just friends? Dakota, you were here the whole time Jamie was recovering, right?" Both just smiled, not answering directly. But just as he was about to leave, Jamie stopped, turned to Dakota in front of dozens of cameras and whispered, loud enough for the microphone to record, "Thank you for being there for me, even when I couldn't say anything." Dakota replied softly, "And I'll still be here, no matter what." That moment made the crowd of reporters hold their breath. The video was immediately shared at a dizzying speed, with a series of headlines: Dakota Johnson, Jamie Dornan, confession in the crowd, the moment that made fans believe this was love. Notably, before getting in the car to leave, Dakota suddenly held Jamie's hand tightly, a short action but enough to spark a wave of global debate. Is this a deep friendship, or a love affair that has been kept secret for many years? And the answer, perhaps only they know.